Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I have melted for the first half of May 2018. So before we go any further, it's not well done. It's been on my nails for a bit, and of course when I paint my nails I feel like it's dry. I got my top coat, it's all dry, and then I go to do something, I smudge and stuff happens and what have you. So anyway, long story short, what's on my nails is from OPI nail lacquer in the color I can only wear OPI. So it's like it's a blue, it leans more of a blue toned white, kind of a putty color. Sorry, I guess I have to block everything behind, but like a putty color, so more blue on the blue side. Anyway, blah blah blah. Moving on while you're actually here. Okay, let's start off with the candles that I burned. This was a Throwback Thursday. This is London Tea and Lemon. It has a full-on review on my channel already. This is fantastic. Super potent, super strong, flawless burn, folks. It was amazing. This is an older candle, mind you. It's probably like from spring of 2016, I want to say. It was absolutely amazing. It went out on its own. No, what am I trying to say? No soot. Oh my gosh, no soot. So it did really, really well. I had another candle in the scent from a different collection that I chopped up. So I still have a lot of the scent available to me whenever I want to smell it again, because it is absolutely fantastic. One candle I had to stop burning because it was too much, almost to the point where it stung my nose, astringently floral, if that makes sense. It is Orange Blossom and Driftwood. Again, I believe this is a White Barn Cow from 2016, I want to say. I'm only halfway there. It did start getting, now it didn't start smelling like kerosene, but it did really start showing its coloration change. And the puny wicks, as you can see there, the wicks are really, really short. That's not from me trimming. That is exactly how it was when I blew it out. But overall, the reason why I did stop burning this is just, it is not my scent. It is too floral to the point where it's actually like hurts my nose. So why burn a candle if I'm not enjoying it anymore? There's no point in that. I don't want to have to, you know, you burn a candle, you blow it out, and your house smells like this awful candle. No. All right, so let's go on to some wax that I have melted, but I have not gone through. I want to talk about anyone who has a Walmart. I imagine there are other stores out there, but this is in Canada is where I got these. There are many other ones. But the Glade, I find them very expensive, but you can get them on sale. I think when I did my video before, I thought it was like 2 for $10. It ended up being 3 for $10. These packs, they have 6 of them cubes, and they're really ginormous cubes, and you only need 1 cube per warmer, and they're very good at their throw. So first of all, I have melted this one in my bedroom. I will say I love this one, the Vanilla Passion Fruit. It is absolutely beautiful. It does say up here again, on some of them you'll see up to 120 hours. I have no joke, no word of lie. It's very likely that these ones would last that long, but I have too much wax to sit there and melt this for like a whole week. I'm not going to make that experiment, but if anyone out there wants to do that experiment, by all means. But what I will say with this one, though, I love it. Vanilla Passion Fruit. I melted it exclusively in my bedroom. Beautiful. But when I walked in my bedroom, I forgot what I had put in the warmer, and it was whatever it was fully pooled. And I looked at the color of the wax, and I'm like, wait a second, it's that Vanilla Passion Fruit. But what I got at first was more of a melon scent. It was actually stuck in my head when I walked in my bedroom, like, what melon did I put in there? Like, I love melon, don't get me wrong. It's very tropical. There is definitely like a magnolia scent, which I love magnolia. There's definitely a passion fruit. It is a very sexy scent. Definitely worthy for the bedroom. Would I repurchase this? Yeah, maybe if it was for 3 for $10, I might buy one of the 3 of the items. Would be one of these. This is just in the regular line too. This is not limited edition. Whereas the next 2 I'm going to talk about are limited edition. I have melted a total of 3 in each of these. Again, potent. These are, again, limited edition Blooming Desert Night, which is notes of sandalwood, soft freesia, and amber. I melted 2 cubes, one in each one of my warmers in the great room on one occasion. And same with this one. One in each of my warmers on one occasion to warm up my entire great room. And then on a totally separate occasion, I melted one in my bathroom. Again, melted one in my bathroom. I would say I would designate this one more to a bathroom scent for me. I'm not huge into, again, florals, sandalwood, amber kind of floral, kind of a deep floral. I find this a really nice evening bathroom melt, if that makes sense. Non-offensive, definitely strong. Like I have an 18-watt melter from Mainstays that one of these cubes is more than enough. So would I repurchase this one? Probably not this one, because I really, out of the two, I really enjoyed Volcanic Coconut Cove. The notes are coconut water, sea minerals, and smoky embers. This was beautiful. And actually, like I said, I'm going to use it probably in my bedroom next, but because I've done one in my great room and separate warmers and separately in my bathroom, I want to try it in my bedroom. Really like this. I think this is a sexy evening summertime melt, if that makes sense. I think the smoky embers, sea minerals, I mean, you can, like, it was good in my bathroom. It was great in the living room, but I really think this would be a great, sexy evening melt in the summer. The coconut is not the strongest note because of the smoky embers and the sea minerals. I say sea minerals comes out first, then the coconut. Really, really nice smoky embers. If you're worried about fireside scents, I would not fret with this. This is really good. Would I repurchase? Absolutely. I really like that, but it is limited edition, and the next time I go to Walmart, I'll have to take a peek. All right, so my melting basket is majority Rainbow Melts, Mandala Melts, and Tallulah and Poe. So if you saw my melting basket, that's the case. So I've got some things that I have melted from those vendors that I have not completely finished. So from Rainbow Melts, I had 2 of these really big size hearts, of which, oh my God, like I would buy, I don't even know. I don't know if I would buy a loaf, but this was absolutely amazing. It's jam sweet. It's strawberry jam, blackberry jam, and cotton candy frosting. This was so scrumptious. I was like, it put me in a good mood. Like, you know, you walk around your house, you're like, oh my God, it smells so good. Like every time I walk by a warmer, I was just like, this is so good. And a little goes a long way with her melt. So with that other heart, I'd split it in half. And for one of the halves, I'd halved it and put it in one of my warmers in my great room. And it threw like crazy. And then I just kept the other half like as a half only and stuck that in my bedroom. Oh my God, I wanted to lick the air. It was lick the air worthy. It was fantastic. Loved that one. Not sure what we're gonna do with this, but we'll do that for now. All right, so from Mandala Melts, I have, you can sort of see, this used to be a tulip shape. I've cut a third of it off. And this is, Mandala Melts is a Canadian company, Spring Garden, and it's described as spearmint and fresh air and garden dirt. I didn't get a lot of garden dirt, which was fine, but the spearmint and the fresh air was really, really lovely. Really enjoy this. And you can see the Easter eggs. That means I got it in my Easter advent calendar. I purchased an advent calendar from her, and this was one of the items. I think this was like the bonus, like Happy Easter, you get a really big melt, and there was something else too. So this is really great. And again, I used a third. I'll likely eat another. I got 2/3 left, so I'll be melting that. So the next 3 that I haven't finished but that I had melted are all from Tallulah and Poe Wax Company, and this is a Canadian vendor. This is in Fuzzy Love, which is sleepy, the lush type, coconut, and pink sugar. This is beautiful. Now I did receive a sample of this when she sent over a really nice package for me to try her wax and do a review. I only got one of these little wax tracks or fuzzy, like the puppy paws, but and I melted it in my bathroom because it was an 18-watt smaller melter. And I like the scent, but when I only melted one, I remember that I wanted more throw from it. So when I received this, you can see there was 8 paws in here. There was room for 2 more up here. I put 2 of those paws in that same 18-watt warmer, and it was scrumptious. If you love Sleepy from Lush, I really think you'll like this. The coconut's not strong. The pink sugar's not strong. definitely the sleepy in there. So that like the lavender and vanilla. It's just so nice. So I did need 2 of these little paws for my 18-watt plug-in warmer from Mainstays, but it did really well. Oh, this was one of my favorites. So again, from my first opportunity of receiving, actually, like I said, I received a nice package from the owner of the company. And this was a pack, this is actually the original package. This did have 6 hearts in it, 6 or 8? 8 hearts, 6. No, 6 hearts because I only used 1. So I used only 1 before and then I used 1 again. This is strictly in my bathroom. This is Ocean Spray, Ocean Coast on a misty summer morning. This 1 little heart in my 18-watt melter again in my bathroom, and that's at no description. This is so beautiful. And so much so, like I said, I think there were 6 in here to start. I melted 1 for the review purpose, just melted 1 in this last half of the month, but I plan on melting more of this. And in fact, when I placed an order, paid with my own money, I placed another order for a whole pack of these. And I have another package of these and I really love it. And it's exclusively going to be melted in my bathroom. And then we have something I need more of as well. Oh my goodness. Flying High. Again, I received this as a sample or as a gift from the owner to try and make a review. I really love this. The more I melted this, the more I just fell in love. This is Flying High, Salty Sea Air and Candy Fluff, or a Lush Dupe. I think it's Salty Sea Air mixed with Snow Fairy, to be honest with you. And it was delightful. Really enjoyed it. In the great room here, I would put 1 of these little hearts in each one of my warmers, which I have 2, and it threw really, really lovely. And I will buy more. Actually, I think on her website right now, she still has some of this Flying High available. So I may have to sneak in there and see what else she's got available, because that is definitely good. Would definitely be a repurchase. Okay, now on to the things I've finished. Glade again. We'll go back to Glade here. And Glade has, oh, I'm trying to move things around. You know how it is. I'm trying to make things look copacetic, pretty. Is Glade's Clean Linen. And I've talked about this before. It's the same size as those ones before. There's 6 very large cubes in here. Again, it says last up to 120 hours. Very likely that might happen because this thing is so strong. Like 10 out of 10, even more throw. Perfect for the bathroom. And this is more of a dryer sheet, it is definitely clean linen. So clean and dried, I would say, not necessarily wet linen hanging off the outside, like line or anything like that. So I have repurchased this. This is absolutely amazing and would consider repurchasing it again in the future if I was able to. It's not limited edition, so that's a good sign. From Mandala Melts, we have Sailor Moon. This is part of one of her collections, or she does all different collections. It was poured in February of this year. If you can tell, this is lavender, coconut milk, and marshmallow. It's very, very familiar. It's and I have no problem saying this out loud. It's very, very, very similar to Zeep's lavender coconut milk, or coconut milk lavender, but it's a compliment. Again, I think there's only so many combinations one can do, but this being a Canadian company, I think she nailed this one. I would say that this one only gave me a throw of maybe a 7. I wanted more. I'm greedy like that. I wish it had a little bit stronger of a throw, but what I did get of it was fantastic and I really enjoyed it, and I would repurchase this as well. All right, we have Sensational's Nutty Butter Cookie Bars. This one I had to melt slowly because the peanut butter. I have to be in the mood to smell peanut butter. It's not one of the scents I would go and reach out for, like nut scents, nutty, peanut buttery type scents. Same with candy bars. I'm not a Reese's girl, although if it's there, I might have a handful, Reese's piece, anyway. So although I've had this particular dessert that it's featuring and I do love it, again, need a milk chaser. One is good for an entire year and I'd be good. So this I had to this was strong, potent, 1 cube throughout my entire space. So it really did not take much to scent it up. So I did use it sparingly, but I did like it. It is it is found in the USA. And I don't know if I would get it again. I think I've got 1 more clam, and I think I'm going to save that one for more of the fall, because because I feel like this more, maybe like baking would be more into the fall, that kind of thing. But I know if you've got a sweet tooth and you love peanut butter, by all means, that is your melt. We have lemon curd and rose milk from the Bathing Garden. This was a Throwback Thursday scent. This was the tart lemon curd, fresh cut roses, and rich milk. This was a very different, and funny, I got so many people who didn't like that video, and I'm not poo-pooing the company. Trust me, if you only knew how much Bathing Garden I have. I love the company. I think it's amazing wax, and her talent of design and just beauty of her wax is absolutely amazing. So it's got nothing to do with that, but it was on the kind of on the negative but honest review. The way I got this was there was 2-tone layers, and you can check out my Throwback Thursday video on this. And at first I got a lot of the tart lemon, which I love lemon curd. And then all of a sudden lemon curd got kicked outside the house, and boom, fresh cut roses got stuffed in my face. No milk at all. It went literally, and then I had to turn it off. I had to turn off the warmer. After the lemon was gone, I was really hoping that it would just kind of meld into the cut roses together and work as a team. But unfortunately, this one, it went from lemon curd, loveliness, love that, and then all of a sudden just roses in your face, like a lot. And it was just too much for me, as I'm not normally a floral fan. So this would not be a repurchase for me. But like I said in the video, if you love roses, I would definitely get this, because it definitely got more of the rose than I did of the lemon. And so there you go. Let's do some scent shots. I'm still trying to get my voice back. I literally lost my voice for like almost 2 weeks now. Just getting it back now. So Sweet Lavender Lemonade from Rainbow Melts. Sweet Lavender and Sweet Lemonade. This was really lovely. I melted this in my bedroom 2 different times. Split it in half. 1 time each. I used it in, obviously both were used within my bedroom. Half of a melt each time. Beautiful, lovely. Really enjoyed that. Hayden Rose Sea Salt. This was great. I really enjoyed her sea salt blend. I'm trying to get this to focus. That candle or something. There we go. I really enjoyed this in my bathroom. And this scent shot, although I didn't do it this time, could have easily been chopped up in smaller pieces and blended with other things. It was very strong, very good. Used half a scent shot each time I did use it, so I used it twice. Really, really nice. All right, let's do some more Mandala Melts. We have Mandala Melts Pearberry. So this is a Bath & Body Works dupe, if you will. See those snowflakes? This is part of her Christmas advent. I don't have scent note descriptions, but Pearberry, if you know Pearberry from Bath & Body Works, that would be what it was trying to dupe, I guess. Angelica, and that was described as rose jam and fresh laundry. This was lovely. I love laundry and I love rose jam. I'm more picky on rose jam when it comes to melts, but these two together, I really enjoyed that. I thought this was a great blend. And with her scent shots, I should have said that with the other one. I split these in half and use a half in each one of my warmers, which I have 2 in my great room, to scent up my great room space. So this is really lovely. And actually I have this in a shower scrub from Mandala Melts, so I get to enjoy that down the road again. So I would definitely repurchase this. I really enjoyed that. And again, it's hard for me to find a rose jam that I really, really do like. Vanilla Hazelnut Latte. Just melted this the other day, and it is just as it says Vanilla Hazelnut Latte. I want more, and I get it. It's a latte, so it's creamy, hazelnut, vanilla. So it's very creamy. If you like the light, or you're afraid of actual coffee scents, this is right up your alley then. I personally love coffee, strong, like percolated coffee with a little bit of something, minus any cinnamon, because we all know how much I love cinnamon. So if you're not as big a fan on major coffee scents, but you love the creaminess and the add-ons that people put into their coffee, sweetnesses, this is definitely it. It threw really well. Again, split it in half and used it 2 different times in 2 different warmers. But I wouldn't repurchase this one because this was in the advent calendar as well. I would want something that says Bam Coffee. And we have these little tiny little 1 ounce scent shots, which are great just to pop into your warmer and that's it. So this is this is Wilma. And this is Captain Crunch Berries and Watermelon. This was okay. No, I think I've realized over the last little while that I'm not huge into cereal scents. And that's fine. I'm learning, right? But this was part of a sampler. So I purchased the sampler and that was what was in it. And same with this one, Bam Bam, if you realize this is the Flintstones. Rice Krispies and Sour Blue Raspberry. This, on the other hand, was really good. I really enjoyed this one. I enjoyed it for what it was. I don't think I would buy it in bulk myself, but it was nice. And we have Fred from Flintstones. And that was honey gingered lime. Again, really nice. The honey wasn't stinky, smelly, yucky honey. It was very nice, very rich. It threw really well for a 1 little ounce. Again, the 1 ounce scent shot. Just pop. It's like Wilma's or that Smell Good shop. So that's the nice thing about it. You basically take it, pop it out into one of your warmers, and easy peasy, you're done. There's no cutting needed, nothing like that. So that is also really, really awesome. So that was Fred. Then we have Daphne, which was part of the Scooby-Doo sampler, and Lemon Lavender Vanilla. This was lovely. Again, was beautiful. I love these types of scents. The lemon was a little stronger, and it's herbal lavender that I got. So like a tart lemon, herbal lavender, vanilla to warm it or to round it up. So this was lovely. I might get it into a larger shape in the future if she does offer that. Then we have Coconut Lime Verbena. So again, this is a Bath and Body Works type, and it's just as it states, Coconut Lime and Verbena. And it was actually really true to the body care, because I've had the body care from the Body Shop, and Bath and Body Works, sorry, this is Bath and Body Works dupe, sorry. I've had the shower gel and the lotion before. It was exactly that smell. Velma, which again is part of the Scooby-Doo, and that was Strawberry Daiquiri and Pina Colada. Well, 2 drinks that I like, yeah. Like, I'll drink those. This was really lovely, nice and fruity. If you love fruity, this would be beautiful. If I had it in a bigger size, I would probably mix it with Fizzy Pop, just to give it that little extra panache. And lastly, we're just going to go into some of the bags that I have here, just really quickly, because the video is getting pretty long. So we've got Cemetery Keys from the Bathing Garden. And that is its scent note descriptions: vanilla tonka bean, lime citrus, and sweet white floral. It was all right. I think I bought this. It was a shape. I want to say I either bought it or I got it as a free sample. I'm not sure. It was okay. It was a little, I don't know. It wasn't for me. It wasn't my style. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the strongest Bathing Garden I've had before, but it was nice. And I do understand that it is a favorite amongst other people. Then we have Tallulah and Poe Wonderland, which is waffle cone, cotton candy, and marshmallow. This is very, very lovely. Finished this all up, all done. Enjoyed it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase. Found that to be a little lighter. Tallulah and Poe's Love is in the Air, clean cotton, pink sugar, pink chiffon type. This is beautiful. Melted in my my bathroom, because of the clean cotton. And that's what kind of stood out more. I really enjoyed this. I would get more of this in bulk. Mandala Melts, Peter Cottontail, and that was just plain old bubblegum. And this was nice. Oh, I'm not a bubblegum fan. It was nice, and it was nice for what it was. It was a little shape, and it lasted me the afternoon, and it was lovely. But I wouldn't go out and purchase bubblegum per se. Pardon me. Drowsy. So that is Lavender Mint Leaf. This is lovely. Again, melted this small shape in my bedroom and really enjoyed it. I don't know if I would buy it in a bulk. I've got other of her scents that I would prefer in the bedroom, because I did, melt that in the bedroom. Pikachu. We've got lemon, lime, soda, orange cream cupcakes. This was really yummy. Definitely orange came up, the creaminess. Lemon, lime, of course. That was nice. I don't know if I would buy a big amount of it. So Squirtle. This is a cartoon I am not familiar with. Salty sea air and pineapple. This was lovely. I'm not normally a pineapple person, but this was great. And salty sea air, the thing I would love to have added again would be to have added some fizzy pop to it too. So salty sea air and pineapple. I would probably repurchase this in a larger shape and then probably try out some fizzy pop with it. So spring has sprung, mandarin and peach. This was interesting. I could have gone very, very wrong because mandarin and peach, like sometimes peach is not the best, but this was actually really good. It smelled really authentic peach, and the mandarin stood out more than the peach, which I find that for me, wax does that more if that's a combo. The mandarin or the orange scents tend to step out a little bit more, but I really like this. I wouldn't necessarily buy that in bulk, but it was very nice to melt. Toga Pie or Togape, again, I'm sorry, I'm old, I don't know these cartoons. Cotton Candy Sugar Cookie Lemon Fluff. This was lovely. Bakery Lover's Dream. It was really, really nice. Maybe I might buy, something like that, buy a bigger shape. Spring Air, Salty Sea Air and Cotton Candy. Again, another awesome blend that I really enjoyed. I did this in the bathroom, so my smaller wattage, melter. It was beautiful. Loved it. I would probably repurchase this in a larger size. And now I've got hiccups. Been talking so much. Bulbasaur. I don't know. Basil, sage, and mint. This was good, but it wasn't as strong as basil sometimes can be really, really strong, or the mint can be really, really strong. I'd say this one was a very healthy blend of the two, but it wasn't as strong and punchy as I expected it to be based on the scent notes here. And I don't know if I would repurchase this, but I really did enjoy melting that. Rainbow Melts Happy Place. Lollipops, Marshmallow Peeps, and Frosted Cake. Oh, there's something about her. Oh my gosh. I love Rainbow Melts. Seriously. I get into, you get into this happy place when you find a scent that you love and it smells great. And again, those, the lollipops were there, but it's like the frosted cake and the marshmallow peeps. It was just sweet and not cinnamon and not ooey gooey caramel. So this girl right here on the other side of this camera loved it because it didn't have all the other stuff that I cringe with some other places. Now this one I want more of. I received this as a sample in, I think it was the winter sampler. So this was called Let It Snow, and it's sweet snow taffy, peppermint swizzle sticks, and frosted white cake. This was so good. I melted, there was 2 little snowman shape in here, and I melted these exclusively in my bedroom one at a time. Loved it. Smelled so good. The peppermint definitely stands out, but it was so good. Probably one of my favorite blends from her. Yeah, I would definitely say that. So chocolate chip cookie dough from L3 Waxy Wonder. Chocolate chip cookie dough, I can whatever. It didn't wow me. But I will say, and so I wouldn't, that was a sample. So I wouldn't purchase that. But what I will say is if you love bakery, again, if you're like me, you're not a big into cinnamon, you don't need the ooey gooey caramel like 2017 wax vendors and Walmart wax retailers went completely overboard with all that freaking caramel. If you don't necessarily want all this, you guys, this was amazing. This was a sample I received. Blackberry jam, butter cookies, zucchini bread, vanilla buttercream. I don't find L3's zucchini bread to be spicy, so that's great. Blackberry jam, butter cookies, yum, and vanilla buttercream. Hello. This smelled up. I had this little shape going in my bedroom. And I remember I was sitting in the living room. It was like a weekend evening or something like that. I was sitting in the living room and I had other stuff going on in the living room area. This crept right out of the bedroom into the living room. Heck, I could smell it in the bathroom. Like, it was so strong. I would definitely order this in a larger amount. This was really, really good. Was very impressed with it. So you guys, that is all of what I melted the first half of May 2017. This is a long video. I'll just kind of give you a quick pan over here. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys still enjoy these types of videos and and how I break them down into like the first half of the month, second half of the month. It also helps me remember things. So I'm not trying to remember 31 days after I melted on the first day what that might have smelled like. So anyway, hope that still works for you guys. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.